And now, the rest of the story. Yakov stared disbelieving at the television screen, knowing he'd be held forever after in the grip of that awesome scene. Inasmuch, Yakov was not alone. For now, for always, when one says September 11, one means the year 2001. The day of vaguely imagined there and they reached all the way to here and us. But Yakov's impressions were more personal than most. For the twin towers of lower Manhattan, now tumbling like sand castles, were themselves newly arrived when Yakov and his parents, near broke and speaking no English, first came to America, specifically to New York City, where icons like the Statue of Liberty and those shining towers held forth such exciting promise. But now, in the seamless stream of live TV coverage, much of it viewed through cameras out in the bay, it seemed as though the world were staring at the destruction through the incredulous eyes of Lady Liberty herself. A concept befitting an artist. And Yakov was an artist, an art professor. In his native Russia, in the days of Soviet repression, he knew the power of his craft to herald and to heal. And so immediately, standing otherwise helpless in the shadow of his adopted homeland's darkest day, at first mainly hoping to heal himself, Yakov began to paint. His vision was lower Manhattan, ominously smoldering after the towers fell, as seen from behind the Statue of Liberty, and yet rising from the devastation, broad stripes of red and white, and bright stars in a field of blue in the shape not of a flag, but of a heart, symbolic of the indestructibility of American ideals. Yakov signed the painting simply with these words: "The human spirit is not measured by the size of the act, but by the size of the heart." Oh yes, you know that painting. It was displayed as a huge mural, one as big as the building on which it was recreated, 135 feet wide and 200 feet tall, looming triumphantly over the ground zero site, completed just in time for 9/11's first anniversary memorial. For as the somber cameras once again scanned the loathsome crater, they panned irresistibly to Yakov's painting, his love letter to a city and a nation, his message of hope to the watching world. Its display had been financed with $100,000 out of the artist's own pocket. But there had been no press conference, not even an announcement, for Yakov's solitary stipulation was that he, as the mural's benefactor, remain utterly anonymous. Well, now it's time to show our appreciation for the mammoth masterwork entitled America's Heart, and for the one who conceived and quietly bestowed it as a gift from a patriot. For since he is worldwide recognized not for his art, but for his humor, Yakov Smirnov had worried that somebody might laugh, might mentally picture the Russian-born comedian, and recall his catchphrase, "What a country!" But now you know how deeply he feels that exclamation, now that you know the rest of the story.